for another episode of Saturday Night Gaming. We're running really late tonight. Everybody here say aye.
Aye.
And that's it.
That's us. Don't worry. Me and myself are also here.
Well, if you got me, myself, and I, that's 3 players right there.
Hey. We don't need other players. I am other players.
I hate them all.
I was hungry.
Alright, we're beginning a new campaign. But before we start, we'll get an introduction from one of the characters, played by Dan Stevens. Go for it.
I'm Dan, and I'll be playing Dan. His name is Daniel. I was very creative whenever I came up with the name. And he is a priest who lives in a somewhat troubled area. And he's doing the best he can with the dark urges of both himself and his parish.
And what is your profession?
Priest. Also, Punisher.
If you ever wanted to know what it looked like with Constantine and Punisher mixed together, that is Dan's character.
I grant absolution.
It's
But I take
Punisher.
very seriously the phrase in the Bible that says, "Go and sin no more." You don't get that third chance.
To give a backdrop to the game, it begins in a small town, which, as Dan already said, is plagued with darkness, so to speak. Not just this town, but this whole region. It's just come under darkness over the past few years. Strange things have been happening. Creatures from other worlds.
Possibly from under dark.
Yeah, possibly from underneath the world. But
Not to be confused with Underworld.
yes, not to be confused. However, this is just kind of where they've been living, in this kind of world and society, and everything's grim. There's very little hope, except for the priest. His name is?
Daniel Lambguard.
Daniel Lambguard, who seeks to show his people the way.
Yes. That name was one he chose, the last name, after he was out of seminary.
There was seminary?
Yeah, he specifically in his backstory went to seminary.
Church of Lambguard. School of the Lambguard.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Lion Guard.
Church of the Wolf in Sheep's Clothing.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and begin. We're going to start off with Daniel preaching a nice sermon to his congregation of 5. Alright, as you head into the forest, you guys are walking along. And Brother John, he's skittish. He hears a twig snap. He looks. Snaps to it real quick. Did you hear that?
Have faith, brother, but be vigilant. Or, your vigilance is appreciated.
And then Brother Luke says, "Why would she run out here?"
Fear can cause people to do strange things.
As he's looking around him as you guys
Yes.
are walking, keeping an eye out in every direction, trying to. He says, "Everybody knows this forest is bad, especially at night."
But a child who has seen the monster in town will not fear the monster in the woods that she knows.
And then you guys continue walking.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to go deeper into the woods.
Go ahead and make you some checks.
We're going to investigate or
Notice first.
I think I noticed that. One. I vaguely noticed smiling noise.
Amongst other things.
However, Luke and John definitely noticed.
You hear the howling. You get a +2 to your checks, by the way, because they're helping you look.
Well then, 3.
3, yeah. So, and then where Luke goes, "Did you hear that?"
Indeed, I did.
John looks at him and says, "Yeah, yes, I heard that."
If you fear, it is probably safer for you to go back to the edge of the woods.
They both look at you and you go, "Alone?"
I must continue on.
"We're not going back alone."
Then we must continue on.
And it's like, where's it coming from? Where's the howling? It seems like it's all around us.
If I know wolves, it is. Be vigilant. But also be quiet.
Or you'll be the first. Alright, go and make some more checks. See if you can track it.
Zero.
Even with
What?
+2?
Yeah.
Woo!
That was a good roll.
You're distracted by the howl.
Yeah, I'd say all 3 of us were. At least it wasn't negative.
And you continue moving through the forest deeper.
Mm-hmm.
And you got so distracted by the howling, you don't realize how deep you've actually gone into the forest.
That's good.
And now you look around you and you don't know where you are. You've gone off the path. Brother John says, "Reverend, are we lost?"
I look around for any trees that I might be able to identify, or
You have a
maybe the moon above us.
survival.
Yeah, I look around for any trees I recognize.
Go ahead, make a roll. Sounds like you have any skill in that.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that?
1 total. Oh wait, no, 0 because no skill in it. Because you said survival.
Yeah, they don't give you any bonus on this one.
Oh, then -2.
They don't have survival skills either.
Neither do I. Weird. We stay in town.
Yes, well, you have no idea. Try making another notice. Change dice.
My God.
Those dice are killing you tonight. I don't know, 3 negatives and a positive.
How about these dice? That works.
That is much, much better. You went from 3 negatives and a positive to 4 positives.
I like these dice better.
This is why fate's weird.
They seem properly weighted.
So you got what? Add 2 to that plus your notice. What, 7?
7.
Woo! You succeed with style on your notice.
For all the glowing eyes in the woods.
Well,
all around us.
First of all, what you notice is that the moon is out. It's a nice full moon, so you've got plenty of light.
Yeah. It's a good hunter's moon.
And the next thing you notice are the glowing eyes. And the growling.
Oh, wait. I forgot about that. Ooh, well. Yeah.
And the 3 of you are surrounded.
I'm going to use tactics.
Okay.
Or going to use my knowledge of tactics to tell the men to back to back. Basically form up.
Gotcha. Alright, now you listen. So all 3 of you are back to back.
Yes.
And you're kind of going in a circle.
Yeah.
You're watching each other's back.
Yeah.
You see Brother John and Luke have the torches, and they're kind of waving them.
I have dropped my torch down to my side so that I can see further into the dark.
Yes. Yep. And then
Also, I'm trying to make myself the one that would be attacked out of the 3 of us. Because I would rather it be me than my 2 acolytes.
rather it be.
Basically, I'm trying to look like the weak one here. So that I would be the one that they attack.
You hear this.
That sounds not like a wolf.
And not only do you hear it, but the wolves hear it. And then they start backing away. And then they turn around and run off. And Brother Luke looks at you and says, Reverend, why did they run?
Stay vigilant, men. I think we're going to find out. Which direction is the moon?
It's above you.
Directly above?
Yeah, directly above right now. And, with your nice, amazing notice check that you succeed with style, you did notice a cave not too far from you.
That seems like where we should definitely go. Yeah, we're going to head that way. I make sure that one of them makes marks in the trees so that at least we can find our way back to the clearing that we were at.
Putting X's on the trees?
Or arrow.
Yeah.
Something so that we can find our way back to the clearing that we were in at least.
Right.
And we're going to hole up in the cave, hopefully. Kill whatever's in there. And then defend the mouth until morning.
You're like, I see where this is exactly going.
At best, it's a bear. Worst, it's a pack of wolves that just left us alone. Or something that scared them.
I'm really hoping it's a bear.
When you really hope it's a bear. Well, you see, I've read about animal handling.
Alright, so you guys make it to the cave.
Yes.
Okay. And, of course, you have your torches and...
I have them stay at the mouth while I venture in to see what's in there.
Okay. So you venture into the cave. And as you do, you kind of put the torch against the walls.
Yeah.
And you can see markings.
Like coherent markings?
Looks like scratch marks. Like dug into the stone.
Hand-sized?
Claw marks, yeah.
Like from
large
a bear?
Claw, like, yeah, it could be like bear.
Okay.
It's like large.
Then yeah, I'm going to continue further in.
Okay. And as you do, you stumble. You put the torch down at your feet and you notice that it's a skeleton. Or what the remains would be of it.
Okay.
Been there for a while, there's just nothing attached to it.
I continue on. Summon my will about me. Continue deeper.
I've got a bad feeling about this. So you continue onwards. And find more skeletons as you go deeper.
This seems like a creature I should have run across a long time ago.
Then the cave stops.
Is there anything in there?
Yes. There is a bedroll. And what looks to be a fire. Or was where a fire
Looks
would be.
to have been a fire.
Yes. It's not active right now.
Yes. Well.
And you see on the wall,
right
there next to the bedroll and the fire, you see a cross.
Like on the locket?
Looks exactly the same style.
Yeah. I'm gonna head back towards the mouth of the cave. Make sure my guys are still there.
Well, you start heading back towards the mouth of the cave.
This mystery seems to be getting more and more mysterious.
And as you do, you see two lights moving towards you.
Okay.
And you're greeted by Brother John and Brother Luke. And they came and they're moving pretty quickly. You go, Reverend.
Yes?
I don't think we're alone.
I would not be surprised.
I said, we saw something.
Stay behind me.
And then you hear this.
And I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna be walking back towards the mouth of the cave.
That's what you hear. And right behind Brother Luke, you see this furred face with red beady eyes, a large mouth, and just grabs Brother Luke and snatches him into the darkness. His torch falls.
Right.
And of course, Brother John immediately turns around, draws his weapon.
I am going to swing out at the creature that just took my acolyte. I'm going to strike out against him like that.
With your hand?
Yeah.
You reach out and it's just darkness.
Okay. What did the Eyes of Heaven do? It won't let me scroll. Where did it go?
Of course, Brother John is freaking out at this point. He goes, where did Luke go?
Keep your head about you.
He says, what was that?
Keep your head on your shoulder, boy.
I would like for my head to stay on my shoulder.
Yeah. Trying to remember what the Eyes of Heaven did, and I don't have it written anywhere. Do you remember where it got put? Because it's not in my backstory sheet.
What's it called?
Eyes of Heaven.
Yeah, I've got it. Should be in Messenger. Give me one moment here, sir. I'll pull it up for you. What was it called again?
Eyes of Heaven.
Okay.
I think it's something about
Oh, here we go.
needing a height advantage. My character's all about fighting from high place. Fighting with the high ground. Which is going to be hard to do here.
There you go, sir.
There we go.
Meanwhile, you hear.
Okay, yeah. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to punish that.
You're about to get punished.
I may not be able to defend my men, but you can be sure I will avenge them.
You can have Earth, but after you grab Earth, I'm gonna go after you.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, I'm gonna tell John to go back to back with me, and we're gonna make our way to the mouth of the cave.
Alright.
With me on the mouth side of the cave.
Gotcha.
Since this thing seems to be in that direction.
Alright. You guys continue to move through the cavern?
Yeah.
Looking around you, torches out.
Mm-hmm. Do I know any lore of werewolves? Would I recognize it as something akin to myself?
You hear that?
Uh-huh. Would I recognize it as something akin to myself?
You? No.
Okay.
It's in front of you.
It is in front of me.
The growling, yes.
Is it directly in front of me?
Directly. Your torch is out there in front of you, and you see it, and it's a large bipedal creature, muscular, looks like a wolf, but it's got arms like a person. Claws, tremendous claws, and you look quickly on the wall, and you can tell that the claws match up to this.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's staring at you, just growling at you.
I let Brother John know that defend yourself, Brother John. And I go in like that for a slash.
Slash, okay, go for it.
Yeah. 1.
Ooh. You go in for the slash, and it smacks you to the side. And you hit the wall hard. So you got 1?
Yeah, I got 1.
Yep. And smacks you over to the side really hard. And you take 4 shifts damage.
I could have swore I put all of this stuff on the backstory sheet so that I would be able to access it.
What do you do next?
Can I reroll? Because of the vengeance thing?
What do you mean? Let me see.
I'm trying to
What you got?
get vengeance for Brother Luke.
Oh, you're talking for your aspect. Activate your aspect.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can activate the aspect and do a reroll. Yeah, you just gotta spend
or I could get a +2.
Or you get a +2, yeah. So you can you gotta spend a fate point either way though.
Yeah. +2 would probably help. Let's do that.
Alright, cool. So +2 and alright, so you just smack up against the wall, no shifts in damage.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, no shifts. So you hit the wall hard. Situational aspect on you.
Okay.
Dazed for being smacked into the wall.
Right.
Alright. Brother John sees him and goes, Reverend! And he takes the opening and takes a sword and just drives it into the beast.
Oh.
And then he pulls the sword out, and as he sees the beast kind of stagger back and kind of, whimper. And then he looks, and he sees that the wound he just inflicted begins healing over.
Can I act again?
He is, Reverend? And then the beast attacks Brother John. You're going to make a roll for that.
Make a roll for Brother John?
Yeah, Brother John.
+2 on whatever his fight is.
Okay. His fight's going to be 3.
Mine's at 2, so I would hope this is better.
Yeah, his is going to be a 3.
Okay.
Because he's like a protector.
So +2 is
5.
5.
Okay. So the beast swipes at him, and he blocks it with his blade. But the blade gets knocked away from his hand.
Gotcha. Ooh.
So you manage to pull yourself back up from being smacked into the wall. What do you do next?
I'm gonna try to provoke this creature with the "You deserve this" ability.
Alright.
I may take a provoke challenge, and if successful, places a situational aspect of guilty upon the target, which cannot be removed until after the scene.
I'm going to give you a fate, by the way, for protecting an innocent.
And I am at high satiety.
But you're accepting the compel, correct? On protecting an innocent?
Yes.
Alright.
I am at high satiety, so the target that is afflicted with the guilty aspect immediately begins combat with an additional aspect of beaten down, which can also be invoked for free. And then I can spend satiety to gain a bonus to the provoke challenge.
So make a provoke.
Equal to the amount spent.
Let's start with the provoke challenge, see if it succeeds. You can zero that out.
I'm going to reroll it.
Since you're protecting the innocent.
Alright, that's better.
Alright.
And then I'm going to spend...
So you activate your aspect, protect the innocent.
Yes.
To allow you to reroll.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to spend 3 satiety to add to this, along with my +4 already. So it's -2 plus 4 is 2, plus 1 is 3, plus 3 is 6 for the provoke challenge.
Nice. Alright, so go ahead and remove your satiety.
Erase.
You do need that.
Apparently.
Leaves you with how much satiety?
Spent 3.
Yeah, leaves you with how much now?
3.
3? Ooh.
But if I succeed, they are afflicted with guilty and beaten down.
What was your total?
6.
6? Okay, you succeeded. So he's afflicted with
beaten down and guilty.
And guilty. Okay, so he's got 2 aspects on him you can activate for free.
Yeah.
Right. Nice.
And can I also attack, or is that...
That's your action for a turn.
That is my action.
Yeah, but so go ahead and describe to me how you, like, what you did. You know, when you provoked him, what you said. To give him these beaten down and guilty.
How dare you harm my innocent Luke like a rabid beast?
So, that's the guilty. Now beat him down with words.
I sense that you are not some feral beast that cannot think and cannot see the harm you do. And I will destroy you for it.
Well, you have the beast's attention now.
I'm sure. Also, I am at low satiety at this point.
Yes. And so the beast strikes out against you.
But I have the starving aspect.
Mm-hmm. He swipes at you.
Now I'm dangerous.
He swipes at you. What do you do?
I use my armor of fear and roll for defense.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
Those dice are everywhere tonight. All the way from positives and negatives.
Right. I don't have any aspects to let me re-roll that one.
I don't know, do you? Let's see what you got.
I mean, that comes down to a 0, but...
No. You don't. Not for this one.
That comes down to a 0. Can I invoke the beaten down on him at least? To lower the number of shifts?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Let's do that.
Because right now you're at what? You got -4, but what was your starter?
4.
4? Okay, you can invoke those on him for free though.
Ah, neat.
Because that's how that one's built.
Let's do both of them then.
Yeah. And what did you start at?
I started at 4. Took -4. And then I'm going to hit him for both of those aspects.
Right. So that basically takes out your negatives. So you're at 4 basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So, right. Well, he does connect.
Uh-huh.
So, as he's about to strike you, what do you say to him to provoke him? With your armor of fear.
The armor of fear. Oh, yeah. I don't think it actually requires saying things, does it?
Well, I mean, what are you doing to provoke him?
Well, yeah, probably.
Waving a torch at him? What are you doing?
I probably stand in front of Brother John, resolutely getting ready to block.
You have to get through me to get through him.
Oh, yeah, that's the way you do it.
So he goes to strike and he stops.
Yeah.
You know, as you stand right there in front.
Just kind of staring him down.
And then he just finishes. And you manage to cover Brother John, just as
it scratches down the side or something like that.
As the claws come in, it claws across your back. 1 shift of damage.
Okay.
Which is a lot better than what it could have been.
Yeah. Much better than it could have been. Okay.
What do you tell Brother John to do? Since you've got the beast's full attention.
I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna use my tactics skill to have him circle around and basically flank.
Alright.
Because together we can probably at least make a dent. I assume he's fought with me before, so he is aware of how I fight.
You've trained him.
Yes. Is it my turn to fight?
It's John's.
Okay.
So you have him move around behind and then...
Yeah, I flank and fight.
He's got a 3 bonus starting out, so...
Okay. Is that including...
He can activate the aspects too on
a flank?
No,
the beaten down.
Beaten down and the guilty, yeah.
Okay. We'll use both of those then. So we get +4. And that's +1, so 8.
Alright. And he yells at the beast. And he says, "Your sins will be punished, foul beast." As he strikes him.
Nice.
And deals 3 shifts.
Nice. It's going to be really hard for me to keep attention to this thing if he's doing all that damage. I just need to keep it looking at me while the real damage dealer hits him.
Alright. Hold on a second.
I'm trying to be a good tank. You know how pally tanks work.
Yes. Try
to out-heal the damage that's coming in.
The beast starts taking his attention back towards him.
Mm-hmm. My turn.
And the beast growls at him again.
Uh-huh.
And then kind of lunges towards him.
Am I able to act
to
stop him?
No, it's John. Well, I mean, you can add to the defense. You had a +1 for teamwork.
Would tactics work here?
Well, only thing you can do is add a +1.
Okay.
It's John's actual defense action.
All right.
So.
Then let's do that.
Okay.
Oh my. +2 to his already 3.
And then you're +1.
And my
so
+1, so it's 6.
Right. So, you know, the beast lunges towards him.
Uh-huh.
And as he does, John takes your cue, steps to the side, and then, of course, the beast just kind of plows him to the ground.
Nice.
And then pulls itself back up, and starts growling again. But you noticed, as he does that, as he turned his back from where he was slashed,
yeah,
it's beginning to heal.
I'm going to try and hit that.
Alright.
And I'm going to use Behold My True Form and spend the last 3 of my satiety to gain a bonus to this attack.
Alright.
Uh-huh. And he gives me a +1? Or am I just giving him a +1?
For the attack?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys can combine your attacks if you want.
Okay.
But that'd be his action for his turn, basically, if he combines.
Right.
For teamwork. So.
Gotcha.
We can make the attack extra good.
Incidentally, I'm going down to Ravenous at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna feed at some point very soon. And I'm invoking the 2 conditions again, right? I could still invoke both of them?
Yes. You do it once per turn.
Okay. Alright, so that's +4. I get a +2 already, so that's 6. -1 is 5. +1 from him.
6.
And then I spent 3 satiety, is 9. And I yell, "I will devour you for what you've done!"
And just
and I slash right where the slash already was from John.
Yeah.
But with just beastly claws.
Right. Alright. So that's a 4 shift. And you succeed with style, so you added another wounded you added to him. Nice. For another aspect that can be activated.
Wow.
First time's for free. Nice.
Yeah.
Can you hear him whimper? Alright, and then towards John's is. And then the beast just kind of just growls at you once again.
Can I growl back at it?
No.
Because, I mean, I'm ravenous at this point.
But he, and then he turns around and he runs. Do you chase after him?
I'm gonna have to. I have to punish this thing.
Yep, because you're ravenous, so I'm killing you for that.
Yeah.
Alright. So now I'm going to make
without even
athletics.
a thought about John, I'm gone.
Yes, you're not even thinking about John at this point.
2.
Okay. Well, he gets
I'm gonna have to.
You can activate his wounded aspect.
Oh yeah, I am gonna activate the wounded.
Get that one for
gives
free
me 4.
once. Okay.
That gives me 4.
All right.
And I'm probably gonna go ahead and spend that to get the extra +2.
All right.
Because he's not getting away from me.
Well, you do that, and
I'm not letting a good meal go to waste.
He's on 4 legs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 4, yeah, on all 4s. You're on 2 legs, and so you're actually keeping up with him right now. You keep him the same pace.
The wings. Would that give me fly speed higher than what I've got? Wings of the Angel is gains the aspect high jump and glide. Can be invoked for free.
Right.
With low satiety, I'm extremely low because I'm at 0.
Actually, you're at 0, which is not low.
Okay. So I get high jump and glide.
Yeah. Whichever one's applicable.
I'm gonna high jump and then glide.
So you get to use either one of those.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna jump up high and then glide after him.
Make a roll.
Athletics or
yeah, it's not athletics.
3.
And then add in your you can activate your aspect. You can give you a +2.
Okay, so 5.
Or reroll. Alright.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this one for a minute.
Okay, and you jump towards them high.
Mm-hmm.
They do nice, you leap in the air, and you land. And when you do, you're still you're losing ground still on him now, because again he's on all 4s.
Yeah.
So you're you really need to pick up the pace if you're going to catch him.
Right. I mean, I've got to catch him. And it's going to have to happen. I'm going to leap hard.
Go for it.
Right.
Alright, so you're just going to go ahead and activate the wounded on him using your fate point.
And that'll be the skill that I have.
Which is what, 2?
Yeah.
Alright, and he takes off even further from you. He's gone at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You've tried, you leapt after him again, and you just can't keep up with him. He's gone.
Gotcha.
So, you're stuck in the middle of the forest. You look around you, you're angry, you're mad.
Uh-huh. Huh. I mean, at this point I could almost follow the horrors.
You take a deep breath, you go, and you just feel this hunger deep within you.
Uh-huh.
It just needs to, be sated.
I'm gonna follow my instincts towards wherever it says I need to go.
So you do.
I'm not in control anymore.
You do. You follow it, and it leads you into the forest a little ways away.
Mm-hmm.
And then you stop, and you look, and you see there's a hunter,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a white deer.
Mm.
And you see him pull the arrow out of him, and then he's proud of it, of his kill, of his trophy. And you know what these white deer are, they're very rare, and actually it's illegal for them to be hunted.
Ow. Then yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to punish that one.
And then he takes the knife out, and then he jabs it into the deer,
and
finishes it off. And as he does that, he hears a twig snap. Before he realizes what's happened, you're on him.
Yeah.
Here you go. Ravenous. I'm compelling you.
Uh-huh.
Make your roll.
Gonna use the... Oh, what was my nightmare ability? I had one, I thought. Nightmares... Nightmares are the ones that are good at high satiety, right? So this is gonna be one of the extras.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a stunt.
Oh, you said before.
This one's a stunt.
Because both of the stunts say when you're at high satiety.
Does this behold my true form?
Both of them say when you're at high satiety.
Yes, that's what one of them
and
is.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be using the racial skill, Deadly Strike, since he didn't realize that I was there. Which will give me 4 instead of 2 into my fight.
Go for it. Did I do?
Yeah.
It's a reroll?
Oh my...
All those dice. He's gone through 12 dice tonight. Screw this. I will be fed.
Can I roll this?
Go ahead.
Since that came up exactly the same, that's a 0. That's
at
least doable.
Take a 0 over a -5.
I get +4 for my nemesis skill.
Yes.
And he has not seen me.
So
for the Deadly Strike.
So a total of...
Oh wait, no. Because the one I selected was punishment. Because this is choose one.
Right.
So I can't use the Deadly Strike.
Right, you didn't pick it up, right?
Not yet.
Okay, that's fine though. You still used to...
Yeah. So...
Well, you did sneak up on him, so I give you that aspect, you know,
okay.
Surprised. So you do get a +2 out of that.
It is still 4.
Right, so it's 4, which is enough.
Okay. Was that enough to...
Kill him?
Kill him?
Yes, you did. You tear into him. You tackle him over the deer, and then before he even knows what's happened, you've already ripped into him.
I'm going to gut him just like he was about to do to the deer.
Yeah. Yeah, you break his arm, you take the knife, and then you just do what he did to the deer.
Right back to him.
Right back to him.
Return his actions tenfold unto him.
Yes.
We're getting biblical here.
And let's see how much satiety you got from that.
Hopefully at least
some. This is where you make a roll, sir.
Ooh, neat.
Use your racial skill.
Okay.
And then you get a +4.
On top of the racial skill?
Yes, because he died.
Okay. So I rolled the racial skill +4.
And a +1, because it fits with your B-specific preferences. Yes, so you get +5. So go ahead and roll.
So
+5 to your base, basically. And then whatever that is.
-1. +4 for my nemesis skill.
Yep.
So 8.
8's your total?
Yeah.
Very good. You exceptionally succeeded.
Excellent.
So much that you can go up to satiety 9 or 10. You can go fully sated or not.
We're going to go to high.
So you're going to stick around
We're going to go to 9.
Okay. So basically feeling 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And then you feel this peace over you. And you drop the knife.
A bit of elation.
And you come to your senses. And you realize you're back in control.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're seeing everything happen, but you're not in the pilot seat.
Yeah.
The horror was.
Once I come back to my senses, I grab my handkerchief out of my pocket, wipe my hands, clean the blood off, and then fix my jacket.
Yes.
See if I can't find my way back to that cave to help Brother John.
You make your way back through the forest, and you hear Brother John, Reverend! Reverend! Where are you?
I'm going to find Tim, and then we'll make our way back to the cave, collect Brother Luke, and head back, try to make our way back towards town.
Alright. You make your way to Brother Luke. And as you do, you search the cave and you find his body.
Mm-hmm. And
he's still living.
He is.
Yes, he has a huge claw mark on him, from when he was grabbed.
Mm-hmm.
Right across his chest. But he's still alive.
Tell him we need to get you to a healer soon.
Yeah, he's not conscious.
I still tell him.
So, you and Brother John grab him.
Fireman carry between us.
Yep. Back to the town. And when you do this, it's breaking dawn. Twilight reference.
Wait, did I see a sparkle off in the distance?
Not your mother's Twilight. So, you make your way back to the town. And as you do, you're greeted by Brother James and Brother Paul. They see you.
Not Rebecca?
Not Rebecca. They immediately run up to you, and they help. They actually, pick them up and carry them even faster.
Because we were sort of tired.
Yes. So what do you do? Reverend?
The physical stress. I am healed.
And, I'll give you a compel there for your punishment for punishing. You earned a fate point for that.
I am going to ask them, where is Rebecca? I thought she was going to be with you. She didn't follow us into the woods, did she?
Brother James says, no, Reverend. She went back home.
Good.
She did all that she could do.
Good. Glad that no one else was as foolish as...
But they quickly take Luke to the healer.
Yeah.
So what do you do as they do that?
I'm going to get Brother John back to the church.
Okay.
Because we need to debrief.
So, as you guys walk back into the church, you go through the church doors, and as you do, you hear a familiar voice.
Oh.
And it's a woman, Rebecca.
Okay.
And she says, another late night, Reverend?
Unfortunately, we were not able to find her. Those woods are indeed dangerous, though.
She looks at you, though, and says, your back.
Yeah.
And she says, well, it looks like you found something.
That we did. We barely scraped by the edge of our teeth. I keep the... Actually, I'm going to roll will to keep the grin off my face whenever I say that. 1. So there was a slight grin. For a moment.
She says, well, I guess we ought to be careful. Wouldn't want to go into a frenzy.
I don't know what you mean.
She says, did I see that correctly? Brother Luke, is he okay?
See what correct? Oh, Brother Luke, yes. He will...
Like asleep.
He will recover, but he was hurt worse than I.
Says, yes, well, I shall go visit him. I shall help the healer.
Good.
All that he needs.
I am glad for the help.
So she exits.
Yeah.
And Brother John, he opens the door for her and she exits out.
Mm-hmm.
He says, Reverend, what was that we encountered?
It was indeed a terrifying beast.
You hear this name in your head, in your mind. Okay, you don't know where it's even coming from. It's just like a whisper. You hear the word kin.
I think its name was Kin. No, I tell him that I'm gonna do some research, check the library at the church, and see if we have any record of something like that in the woods.
Yes.
But I tell him he should go home and rest. He's had a long night.
He says, yes. Yes, indeed, Reverend. I will go rest.
Tend to your family.
So he goes. Takes his leave.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go to the library and spend the night researching.
Oh, the night's already spent this morning.
Spend the day researching.
You're gonna get some sleep first?
Nope. Best studying happens when you're worn out and tired.
No sleep for the wicked. I mean...
Weird.
Weary. No rest for the weary.
Yeah. A little bit of both.
Alright, and we're gonna stop there for tonight.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll probably go to sleep. Planning
I don't think you have a choice. I think your body says, and you don't have a choice. Yeah. And you pass out while studying.
I sit down with my bestiary of...
beastiness?
Yeah. And drift off into dreams while I'm sitting there. I am kind of aware of my horror, so I may try to consult him while I dream.
Yes. Thanks for listening for another episode of Saturday Night Gaming. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Tumblr, and Instagram. You can find other podcasts right here on Podbean, or even look at some of our videos on YouTube. Just search up Saturday Night Gaming. Until next time.